Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to our Echoes Mana video, and today we're going to be looking at the Step Up, what it's about, should you pull on it, and also we're looking at, of course, Duffle, Full Dream Ahead, as well as the Captivating Craft. Alright, let's look at some details here, and I'm going to give you my opinion on everything. So, based on my experience in a lot of gacha games, let's look at the Step Up here. So, Step 1 is obviously a half off. That's pretty much standard on anything, even on a Step Up. And then there's nothing for step 2 and 3 and 4. So there's no step 2, 3, and 4, which is already a big red flag for me, in my opinion. If this is a step up, there should be a reward on each part. It feels like to me like they don't really understand a step up process all that well, because that's just kind of how a step up goes. You get something better when you go further in. For 2, 3, and 4, they just don't exist, so you're not getting anything too special, it looks like. I can scroll up ahead here, and there's nothing, there's no mention of anything at all. But anyways, you'll get a 4-star ally or memory gem echo on the 10th harvest for step 5 and 7. Okay, well, I mean, that's decent, but the fact that there's nothing on those other the steps before one, there are numbers between 1 and 5, guys. Believe me, I know how to count. So there are steps between 1 and 5 that I just think that that's horrible to do, because people don't have that much crystals, man. Like, I tell you guys mostly to do half offs, and that's about it. So step 5, get 1 4-star. Step 7, there's nothing for step 6 either. Step 7, get at least 1 4-star. Where are the other numbers? And then at the very end, you don't even guarantee the unit. That's not good either. For a game to go this far, like go to step 8 and you don't get the unit guaranteed, it's kind of bad. I know a lot of games don't have guarantees at the end, but some games do, including Last Claudia. There is a step up that they do, and it is paid, I believe, but they guarantee you the unit after a certain amount of steps. And so that's just, I don't agree with the step up, guys. I think the step up is a one of a thing that they're gonna try to do, and hopefully they're gonna improve this, because I don't think it's good enough. Maybe let me know in the comment section now. Maybe I'm off base here a little bit. Maybe you guys think this is pretty amazing, but I don't think it's amazing. I think it needs to be reworked to be better. To have stuff on all steps, not just a few of them. That's the whole point of a step up, is you get something per step, right? Anyways, Full Dream Ahead Duffle. We got a special technique here called Cyclone Flyer. Some damage, polearm damage, and 70% cast days. Probably never gonna work on anything important. Status effects normally never work on bosses or anything like that in pretty much all games across the board, unless the boss specifically is designed to be affected by that status element, which happens every now and then in some games, but not very good. The next one, it just does polearm damage. Why are we going backwards now? Because the batch before actually had some effects on their skill, and then Lucky Pair, wind damage 20% when paired with an ally as well. I guess that's okay. And she gets an ST damage 20%, which is actually pretty good because it's continuous. And also she gets the initial 50% gauge instead of 100, but that's okay. And then self-paired ally on skill usage luck 200 instead of flat, so that's pretty good. But keep in mind, you gotta go pretty deep for that, for those things there. And let's look at the Captivating Craft. So self combo duration 1.5 seconds, that's actually pretty good. And one combo is 30, which is pretty easy to do. Combos are the meta. SC damage 30%, that's insane. So this card is going to get an 8 out of me for sure. That's like an easy 8 out of me, personally. Because at some point maybe the combo meta might not be as good anymore. Maybe the finisher meta might finally come in, like I've been talking, guys. Eventually there might be a finisher meta, or axe users are actually useful and needed. Especially against like maybe slower bosses where you can actually get away with it. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, this is going to be a STR card, not really so much of a int card, but that's okay. Very good card though. Definitely an 8, worthy of an 8. And now, as always, guys, let's look at the trial portion of the video. All right, let's check out some stuff here. So we've got this. Okay, so she's got some luck, I believe. There's no buff indicating what I'm getting here, so I'm assuming this is the luck buff. This is actually pretty good. The skill is actually pretty good. I wish I did something, but it's actually pretty fluid if you look at it. There's no delay in between casts. That's actually pretty good. And it's a small AoE. It's only a frontal AoE, but that's okay. It's not too bad. And let's look at the special technique here. Not too much delay. Other than the last part, and then the daze thing is kind of worthless, honestly. It's almost never going to be useful for anything. You can't count on that for anything. So normal attack is okay. You can build up your ST gauge. Fine with this. I pretty much can gauge whatever you want to say it. I don't ever know how to pronounce the word. Anyways, I pretty much know what kind of a normal attack will be pretty good. And I think this will be fine enough to charge your ST gauge. And let's take one last look at this. I mean, it's just okay. It's just okay. I don't think she's really that amazing. I think the luck thing is decent for... You might be able to get some decent damage in there, some crits and stuff, but other than that, I just think she's an average DPS at best. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I think she's just extremely average, which is fine. Sometimes you want to be average, you don't want to be below, so I'm going to go ahead and give her a 6 out of 10. I think she's fine, but I don't think the step up was worth it at all. And actually, I don't even think I'm gonna do a half off on this one, guys. Normally, I would end the video off doing a half off, but I don't think it's even worth it. I think you should focus on pulling on, you know, oh, the other one's gone. Or wait, no, there was no. Wasn't there a single one for this? I guess it's gone already. I guess those single ones are gone already. I'd focus on doing these ones if you wanted to do these ones, guys. Duran's very good, Escada's decent, and these two are meta. For sure, these two ones are meta right now. So, I would just focus on these two banners, honestly. I wouldn't even worry about this. And I would just focus on looking at step-ups in the future, and hopefully they'll improve them. Because they definitely need to be improved. This one's just not good enough. Not having things done on certain steps, completely forgetting that... There are numbers between 1 and 5, and you're supposed to be getting stuff on each step. I've never played a gacha game or a mobile game where you don't get anything on a certain step. You just don't get anything, and it costs the same amount of price as a normal pull. That's not how a step up goes, guys. You can disagree if you'd like in the comment section down below. I'm okay with that, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.